Today is Monday, the 28th of December. I have COVID and I'm in the hospital. I can't talk very well, but I have to lay on my stomach at least 2 hours to drain my lungs. Otherwise, when I sit up, my lungs don't drain well. They put some plasma in my veins from somebody who had survived COVID and donated plasma. I have had COVID for about 3 weeks now. I didn't know at first. I got it from one of my students who's a second grader, and he sneezed on me. At first, I would shiver uncontrollably whenever I went in the cold. Then I was okay for a bit. Then I had relapsed. So PG brought me to my first COVID test. It took 2.5 days, and they gave me the results on Christmas Day. When I got the results, I had already been quarantined because I couldn't breathe, and when I lay down at night, I wouldn't be sure whether I'd be able to wake up in the morning because I couldn't breathe at night. I'd take a breath and nothing would come. I called my family so great. And then on Christmas Day, at 7 o'clock at night, Ellie came upstairs and she said, "Dad, my 91-year-old dad," she said he died. I remember, even though my dad would forget everything because he had dementia, I used to make his pancakes in the morning and his eggs over easy, just the way he likes it, that he side up. And he'd forget everything, but when his nurse would come, he said, that's my son Paul. And then I wouldn't hear that anymore. And I knew I had to go to the hospital. So the results came that I had COVID, and PG said, "You need to go to the hospital." So early in the morning on December 26th, Saturday, he rushed me to the hospital. They wouldn't let him in. I got to the gate and my bag's so heavy I had to push it with my foot. And I got to the front desk. They said, "Who are you visiting?" I said, I couldn't speak. I said, I have COVID I can't breathe. And so they brought me in. They were very kind. They did all kinds of tests. They put me on a respirator. And they put me in the ER emergency room. And then I really can't talk much longer. But today was very special. I'm in ICU, and I'll probably be here another half a week or a week. But I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. Couldn't drink. But little by little I gained my strength. And after trying, I couldn't stand TV because it's all commercials and it's really trash and hard to hear. And I figured out my cell phone, but I opened my Bible, and the red light on my finger that has my thing to check my heart, I used the light from my finger, kind of like E.T., and I read Psalm 91. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. God said, I'm there for you. You love me, and I love you. It's like Dad. God was saying, this is my son Paul. I just cried. I cried. Cried. God said, I got my angels surrounding you. I love you so much. God said, I love you so much. We have a precious God. When the nurse came in, when the doctor came in, she said, how are you? I said, I just read Psalm 91. It was beautiful. God is so awesome. Shortly after, there were visions of ghouls in my mind. I said, you have no place here. Get out. I'm surrounded by angels. You have no place here. This room is covered by the blood of Jesus. You do not belong here. Get out of my room. They left. And then I started playing music. I could never stand the song Waymaker before because it goes on and on. Suddenly, I listened to it again. It's like, wow, he is the Waymaker. He made promises, and he's kept them. Even though I don't see him working, even though I can't breathe, even though I can't eat or sleep, even though Dad died, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. That is who you are. And then I played, I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. And then Overcomer. And Shackles. And then I know my Deliverer is coming. My Deliverer is coming. I asked the nurse, when will I go home? She says, I don't know. But here's your lunch menu. I said, you know what? Jesus is here. Thank you for your prayers. I really can't talk much longer. Bye-bye.